Hey guys, it's MugenLord here, and today I'm back again with another Sonic Frontiers video. This is more so of a follow-up of my reaction to the IGN and Sega's teaser of the gameplay of Sonic Frontiers. I must say that I was super excited for it, but now, just yesterday, IGN had revealed the actual gameplay, or more so the exploration of Sonic Frontiers and what to expect and how the game feels, how it looks, and how it's going to play in the exploration aspect of the game. And we can expect for them to sprinkle some more gameplay elements throughout the month of June. So what is my overall opinion about the gameplay, the exploration of Sonic Frontiers, after being super excited from the reaction that they had showed us with the teaser? Well, I'll just say this game definitely needs to be delayed. Totally delayed. So why? Where's the sudden change in my attitude as far as this game is concerned? Because before in the reaction, you've seen that I was excited about it, looking forward to it, and I had a ton of questions. But when it came to this video, where we actually seen how the game is actually going to play and how it feels, oh boy, the game had definitely left me with more questions rather than answers, and we're going to dive right into it right now. Now, for starters, don't get me wrong, when it comes to Sonic Frontiers, the game looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks beautiful, and I think that Sega have never failed in that department. They always deliver when it comes to spectacle, when it comes to presentation, when it comes to a Sonic game. The biggest issue is, can we ever get gameplay to match the presentation and how beautiful the game actually looks? And it seems like Sega has once again fumbled and is still making the same mistakes. And we're going to just talk about that. I think the first thing that I've noticed the most when it came to the exploration video for Sonic Frontiers is just the massive amount of texture pop-ins when it comes to the gameplay. And that's what really just throws me off, for the simple fact is, as you're exploring these wide, vast vistas and terrains, you just see landscapes just pop in. You just see these random rails that just pop in, just in the sky. And that's another thing that just bothers me, because you have these natural terrains and then you have those sonic springs, and you just have these grind rails that's just, I don't know, the sense of it being there in these particular spots, it just doesn't make sense. Like, they just didn't know how to design or where to put these platforms and where to put these grind rails. Some of them just are just in the air, they're just in the sky, and it has no connection or no point of origin to where these rails are coming from or where these platforms are coming from. And that's what really disappointed me the most. And then secondly is the fact is that the Sonic character model itself, Sonic seems so out of place when you have this real to life type of environment, and they didn't do anything to the character model, to the Sonic model, to actually make him blend in, to actually make him look much more realistic than what we have right here. And to be honest with you, after seeing the animation and how Sonic moves himself, you can definitely tell that this is pretty much the Sonic Forces Sonic model. And to me, I just think it's just dumb. I think it's irresponsible. I think it's lazy of Sega for them to pretty much just copy and paste and reuse assets and then just drop it into this game where it just doesn't mesh well and it just doesn't make sense. And that's the thing that really bothers me the most, because when you look at the animation in Sonic's movement, his speed, he moves very stiff. And if you played the boost games like Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations, Sonic Colors, his movement doesn't have a fluid feel to it. It doesn't have a free form feel to it, because he's designed to only run a straight path and just boost through the levels. So you don't really have that fluid controls as if it was a Sonic adventure game that focuses on tight controls or focus on actual platforming, where you need the precise movement as possible and everything. And then in this, they literally took the Sonic Forces character model, and the way he moves and everything has that Sonic Forces feel in a game where it's a 3D environment, everything is open world that requires platforming and traversing, and it just looked downright out of place. And to be honest with you, the game looks more like a it's kind of hard to explain. It looks like a AAA Sonic game, but at the same time, it looks like a fan game, you know. And it's no disrespect to the fan games that's out there, because I give a lot of respect to the fan developers that make these 3D Sonic fan games, and they have an excuse is because it's a fan game. You know, they don't have the resources and the manpower to create the things that a studio, a AAA company, or a publisher can actually do, and that's where the problem comes in. It looks very fan made. Like the assets look real, and they just took Sonic from another game and just dump them in there without trying to mesh them in with the rest of the environments. And I think when it comes to this trailer, the worst way to present this game is just to present it in a way of just showing exploration, because we really didn't see any boss encounters, enemy encounters, so we didn't really see what the combat is like. So it just seems like that it's just Sonic running around aimlessly. There's no objectives, there's nothing. And I believe that people don't just want to see that. Yes, people are curious about the open world, but people don't just want to see Sonic running around without any purpose. And looking at that, it seemed like the game would get old fast if that is how the gameplay it's actually going to be. You just running around just doing whatever you want without any purpose, without any direction, goals, or whatever. Now, I did notice they added coins in the game, which is something weird for Sonic games. You're so used to rings, but now they added coins. Another thing about the game is that even though the world looks open, it looks beautiful, it looks very empty. It looks like there's nothing to really do in this world. And to see these random bridges, random platforms, random grind rails, and bounce pads just placed in these odd positions, these odd spots, it looks just so out of place in these rural terrains and stuff. That's the problem that I've always been having with open world games, where you have these beautiful vistas, but there's nothing to do in it. It looks so lifeless, it looks so empty, and you're just running around. And then, of course, you have puzzles, in which the puzzles look very simplistic. It didn't really look too exciting. And since it is exploration, they didn't explain what the gameplay is like. It didn't explain, okay, because you've seen Sonic zipping around with his special ability around these candles, and like, okay, what is this? What did they explain this? We just seeing stuff. We don't just want to see stuff. And I just think this was the worst way to present the game. So overall, I'm just kind of worried. I think the game still needs more polish. I still see the mistakes that they have in this in a traditional, more modern Sonic game of today, where, you know, stiffness from the boost games, you know, as far as, like I said, exploration is concerned, like everything that people are having problems with modern Sonic games, it still seems like it's still there. And the fact is that Sega still has real confidence in this game, that this game is supposed to be the Sonic adventure of this generation. I really don't see it at this point. Now, I know some of you could probably come in the comment sections that would defend the game and everything and say, hey, we just got to give it a chance. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. We still haven't seen the combat yet. And from how Sonic punches, it looks, the animation to his punches when he punched the crates in the video, I'm not really enthusiastic about it either. It just looks really stiff. So it also makes me concerned about how the combat is going to play out. And I hope it's just not like just a mindless button masher where it's really no real strategy to it. So we just want to just cross the fingers and hope and see. But so far, my hype for the game has kind of like dipped just a bit. And also, if we continue to see like more alarming stuff to this, then the game would definitely not be a day one purchase for me. It would be more of a wait and see approach when it comes to the game. I don't know what's up with Sega. It's like Sega just don't know what to do with Sonic or how to approach Sonic. Like, it's like they just don't listen to the fans. People just want a Sonic Adventure game, because Sonic Adventure had a working formula. It just needed to be tweaked a bit more as far as controls, the camera angle, like the gameplay itself, and just the whole adventure aspect is playing as multiple characters just need to be tweaked just a bit. It just needed just more refined tuning, and it seemed like they just don't want to give us that. Instead, it's like they just taking an amalgamation of all these different Sonic games and trying to cram it into one, give it a beautiful look, and just say, hey, look, we improved on it. So that's pretty much my overall opinion about the game. I'm kind of like disappointed after you guys see my reaction within the first video. I'm definitely going to wait and see when they drop more gameplay. But right now, in my opinion, I think this game needs to be delayed. I think they should to do what Paramount had did with the Sonic movie and listen to the fans and went back and they got rid of that ugly Sonic and gave us the Sonic that we really want. I think Sega really need to push this game back another year, not a few months, no, a complete year, and change and get rid of that Sonic model, change the controls, make it look less stiff, make it more freeform, and they really need to fix that. They definitely do, and I think the combat definitely. Even though I haven't seen the combat, I'm definitely not having faith and confidence in the combat either. So they really need to tweak that up. But that's my overall opinion. If you have seen the gameplay, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I'd definitely like to hear your opinion on it. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and also do not forget to hit the bell to be notified to stay up to date with more Sonic Frontier opinions and news. This is MugenLord, sign off. I'll see you Game Fiends later. Peace out.